What effects do you want to create in this world? That is the question that I'm going to be reflecting on in this video, how I'm thinking about it, and maybe that will inspire you to think about it as well. But you don't have to. You can just hear how I'm thinking. And yes, I am outside. I'm nearly in the forest here, and maybe we'll venture off in there. If you stick around, you might see. But the effect that I want to create, and what I mean by this question is when your life is said and done, like, what do you want the world to look like? Do you think about those questions? It's definitely a different, bigger question. It was inspired by Knees Over Toes guy. I know he thinks about this a lot. Ben Patrick. When you think long term, it can give you some direction in life. And when I think about it, for me, the biggest thing that has bothered me about the society that I really want to see different, and it may sound kind of silly, but when my life is over and I've really, really grown and I've really changed and I've grown into my highest version of myself and continue to expand and grow, I want to walk through a town in America, any random town, and I want to see 90%, if not all of the stores and all of the facilities to be positive for humanity, for humanity's health, for humanity's well-being, more gyms, more holistic health centers, more centers for helping people with their mental health, whatever it might be. I want to see great communities, people living together, living within nature, eating great food, having community. That's what I want to see. Because when I walk through the towns now, it's like 80% of the stores there, you've got grocery stores, you've got gyms, you've got some health stores. 80% of them, other than those ones, are pretty negative. I mean, you could argue that getting a Coke at McDonald's or, having a nice round of orange chicken at Panda Express or picking up your cigarettes at the gas station or whatever it might be, you could argue some of these things are good because they're a momentary pleasure, makes you feel good. But we all know that most of those stores are not really serving humanity. If anything, it's making us fat, making us less intelligent, making us less able to actually use our mind, use our body. I mean, we can argue, and I'm not shaming anybody who does and goes to these places, and it's nice to go out on a date night sometimes, go to a nice restaurant. And there's probably a difference between a nice restaurant and some of these fast food chains. But I would really love to see a world where we didn't have all that. And we built better models. We didn't just try to tear down everything else, but we built better systems. We built better communities. And to be honest with you, I feel like it's such a big vision for me to feel like I could have an effect on that. But I know it's possible because anything's possible. So for you, what is it? What inspires you? For me, it's always been this health thing. I've been so obsessed with health. And that's why I got so into studying ATG, physical fitness. My mind really, I was so low, so gone mentally, struggling, depressed, really, really suicidal, even two times, just in the depths of despair. And I feel like big thinking has always kind of pulled me out of it, and actually working and learning new knowledge and learning about my mind and my body, learning about psychology and spiritual things, is having a relationship with God. These things have actually had a positive effect on me, and I'm grateful for it. So health has always been my thing. It's been my obsession. It's what I've always wanted to help the world in, and that's what I will help the world in. And I feel like, honestly, part of this vision is honestly just, for me, how I'm thinking about it is just show up every day and be kind. Have the courage to open up your phone and record something and send it out to people, even if 50 people hear this. Maybe someday someone will come back on this video and will watch it. I'd be so grateful. Even if one person reflected on this question and put a thought out there and said, I want to create this. Because that's where it starts. Everything starts in the mind. Then it turns into emotion, then it turns into reality. That's something I've learned from multiple mentors in my life. So for you, what is it? What effect do you want to create? I'd love to hear. Send me a message. Text me. Send me a DM on Instagram. Doesn't matter. Even if you have an opinion about my effect that I want to create, let me know. I feel like if we just kind of act a little more positive to each other, uplift each other, you go in the grocery store. I feel like for me, it's not just about these facilities and stuff. It's more about people. Like when I talk to the average person, it's like, hey, how you doing? It's like, they just kind of shy away and they're freaked out by it. I'm like, how you doing? Just being nice. I wish people were nicer. I wish people would be kinder. And I wish we had a safer world where you could just go outside and you could go into towns and not be afraid that a crackhead or somebody who's degenerating because of the culture is going to hurt you or scare you or something. So that's my dream, a safer, better world where people can get along, people can be healthy, have community, love each other, have relationship with God. It's not that much to ask for. I believe we can do it.